Ready?
Yeah.
Davis with the Fredericksburg Advance, back with another edition of Behind the Stories, and today we're talking to Sophie Hubbard. Sophie is a senior here at the University of Mary Washington. She's an athlete in her own right, quite a vicious lacrosse player, I believe.
Yes, I would say so.
Yeah. Don't want to cross you in a dark street with a stick in your hand. Right? Sophie has also been working with the Advance. She's an extraordinary writer. Has done a lot of stories for us around local small businesses here in Fredericksburg. And most recently, she did a story about the UMW men's basketball team, which is soaring this year, currently ranked number 6, I believe, nationally, getting ready to go to Santa Cruz, California, to play a big game. Sophie, can you tell us a little bit about where the genesis for the story came from?
We're at the University of Mary Washington, and I do know the men's basketball team. I had a great season going for them. Last year, they made it to the Sweet 16 round, and then this year, they were crushing it. Unfortunately, they fell to CNU and Randolph-Macon to end their winning streak for a little while, and that's where our story concluded. And then right after that, they just went and they beat CNU and Salisbury, and they're getting ready to play Santa Cruz. The boys were super excited to get back out there, and they really believed in themselves, and they just took that win home, which is awesome.
But I've always found one of my favorite writers is Sally Jenkins, who used to be with the Washington Post. And Sally does a great job of writing about not just sports itself, but the cultural impact of sports. Can you talk a little bit about how this team in your story has energized this community here, and what people might want to look for beyond the plays on the court?
Even if you don't know a lot about basketball, the guys here definitely bring the energy. They are so close with each other. And basketball, you have a smaller bench, so they really get along well. And everyone, especially we go to a small school, everyone's always repping their UMW basketball or whatever sports team they're on. The boys just bring the energy to the court, and we try to get as many people as we can to our stadium. And the guys just have the biggest smile on their face. And one thing that I love is after each game, they do a victory lap, and they circle the court and they high five all the people at the ends of the stadium, which is super cool. And then our men's team, they also volunteer with a program around here, and they work with the young kids and help them with their practices and everything. And then they'll show up to their games, and then the kids will come out to our stadium, which is super cool to see.
When you go to write a story like this, as a writer, what are you looking for?
I just want to see how passionate they are. I can get the facts from online and ask other people, but when I sat down with Jaden and Jay, I just wanted to see like the inside of the team. Obviously, we can see when we're in the stands how they interact, and yeah, like you can tell that they like each other. But Jay said that he could sit down and call anyone on the team and just have any type of conversation, which I thought was so cool to see. And I'm really just looking to see like what makes them stand out, and they all work together for that one goal, which is super awesome to see.
Why do you think this team has found that magic this year?
In previous years, they were always a good team, but they hadn't made it to the Sweet 16. And they finally did last year after an average season. So they upset Salisbury in that tournament, which was crazy. And then they just kept winning in the NCAA tournament, which was huge. They got back this year, and they only graduated 2. So it was basically almost the same team, just with our new freshmen. And they were just so excited to get out there. And then this run, they're 21-3 right now. And them working together is just like, they bring the magic to the court. They seem so happy and love the sport.
If you haven't been to the Anderson Center at University of Mary Washington campus, we encourage you to do so. It's a great facility. A lot of exciting basketball going on here, obviously. Other sports that get played here?
Yes, in the fall we have volleyball, which our volleyball team is crazy. I love to watch them, and we get a lot of people out to those games. And we also have women's basketball. who they are also having an incredible season.
Outstanding. All right. Well, Sophie, thanks for joining us today. And we encourage you to read up more about the men's basketball team and what they're doing, and watch for Sophie's byline as she continues to unfold some really fascinating stories here in the Fredericksburg region.